Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry
The
Christmas.
holidays are already over.
Oh, wait, shit, you're right. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the first recording of the Gramajo Family Podcast of the year. As always, my name's Eric.
Go.
Oh, sorry. I was not paying attention.
God, never.
I am Nancy.
And I'm Anna, the best one here. Besides, Shadow.
We just want to give you a heads up. So we're recording the first. Me and Nicole went to Cali for the holidays, and we've recorded some podcast over there. So if the next two podcast is a little bit off and weird, is because
And
we recorded
echoey.
it, huh?
And echoey, since it was.
Oh yes, there's one that's really echoey. It's because we recorded over in California with our relatives, and they don't really have a quiet space. And the time we hung out with them was with family. But those were recorded between Christmas and New Year's. So if it sounds a little bit off, just a heads up. But welcome back to the first episode of the Gramajo Fan Podcast. Hopefully we'll post every Monday for you guys, and we'll keep going throughout the year. But let's start off. So what's new with everybody?
We found out that Nancy and I both have an S thing where we drag out our S's.
S like what?
Like,
Hey, mamas.
I didn't realize this until, you guys probably realized this the first episode, but like we lengthen our S's, like this sound, whenever we speak unintentionally.
Like what?
Yeah, like certain sounds.
Like in certain words, like, especially at the end of words, like, I guess we just enunciate the S more, so it just sounds like
I need to write a list of words I can't say. You know I have that?
Why?
Like they're
What
legit
words
words.
that you can't say?
I don't remember until I try to say them.
Apostrophe.
No, there's like I don't even know.
apostrophe is a word somebody can't say.
Probably.
Probably.
Is.
Oosh.
Dyslexic people exist.
So
They
what did
can't
you and mom
read.
do? It was it fun without us for those week and a half?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We literally did nothing except watch movies and order food.
You know, when y'all went to Texas Roadhouse, pissed me off. Not even to lie to you, it did piss me off.
Yeah, they went
'Cause
to
I've been
Texas
trying to
Roadhouse
go
without
there.
us.
And it didn't work out. There
yeah?
was one
That
like
hurt.
I was like we all have different schedules, but the week that we leave for the holidays, everybody else in the family goes to Texas Roadhouse, and I'm like, what the heck?
'Cause it's
Oh yeah,
not
no,
fair.
yeah, that's true. Because we've been planning, I guess. And it was lucky. It was lucky because we. Oh, sorry, sorry. I got lost train of thought, and so it was lucky that we I don't know, just went that day. It was
Yeah.
they didn't even have like
It looked very tasty, like those pictures that.
because
you
usually
sent
you
us.
have to add you have to put yourself on the wait list, and they were like, oh no honey, just come in. And we're like, we have no tables right now, and I was like, okay, sweet.
But they always have no tables. We always wait.
No table.
No, no tables there, so we were there in 5 minutes, like we were
Oh.
seated and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I called to be waited to be added
to
on
be
the wait
safe.
list.
I got you.
And she's like, "Oh no, honey, just come. Like you don't need to do that because nobody's here."
Oh,
And so I was
y'all
like,
went
"Oh
So
yeah,
it wasn't busy.
You guys went on a perfect time.
yeah." Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Dad loves picking out his steak, and I'm like, I don't really think there's a difference there.
No, there
but-
is. For some people, there is. It's
Yeah.
like, because they can tell I'm not one of those, but some people can look at stuff and just be like, that's way better. For some reason,
Gordon
I'm
Ramsay.
not saying I can, but for some reason, I always get like good fruit because there's a way to check.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I've always.
You know, I didn't know that for the longest time, like to
You
check
knock on a
your
watermelon.
fruit. Because I remember when we were in Guate, mom sent me to the market to pick up aguacate, which is avocado for you non-Spanish
You know,
speakers.
just.
And
okay,
I
I'll
was
tell you
like,
something.
how do you check if it's good? And Thea was like, you do this, and it was just like you just feel
if
it.
it's
and
too
then
squishy, that
yeah.
means it's bad.
But I never knew that. I just thought like
It has
know.
to be like a hardness, but like a
Oh my
softness
God,
to
you know
it.
what that reminded me
Yeah.
of?
You know what?
Remember?
You know what? Hold on. Sorry. You know what? The somebody told me in the podcast. Do y'all just speak English? Do y'all need to speak? Y'all need to stop speaking some more Spanish. It's like it's not. So, folks, we can speak.
Oh, what do you mean, like the people in the background, or
No, no,
what?
no, no. They just asked us, and I was like, we kind of just speak English, and it's not that we can't. It's just nobody really forces it on anybody. So no que no podemos hablar español es nomás que.
We could do a Spanish episode.
No, that's what
But
they
Nicole
say
would
too.
barely even talk. I'm
no,
sorry, not joking.
no, Nicole can. Yeah, sorry, our sister can talk. She just chooses not to. But no, they just asking us. I was like, we just don't really You know what I mean? We just don't go strict to Spanish. So it's like, oh,
I
whatever.
mean, people English know more.
excuse me.
I mean, know more English like worldwide.
Yeah, but no, they were like, you should just do it. Just I was
Me
like,
too.
it's just
That'd be
it's
cool.
not.
Remember when you went to the avocado thing? It reminded me of that one thing where I squished the inside of the peach and it just became, mushy.
It was gross.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Sorry.
interrupt you.
I don't know. I know she was going with it. I was like, okay,
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
we could do an episode. Comment.
Oh, no, it didn't mean-
and
it's
let us
like,
know
no,
if you
it-
want to just listen. We could do for the people that don't know Spanish. It'll just be like soothing, a soothing podcast to listen to.
No, we'll probably be like, let's start
They
yelling.
try to learn Spanish after.
But
off of it.
no, I told them we could. It was just like,
Ooh,
we
maybe
we
it'll
don't put
help you learn Spanish because I've been
Yeah.
actually listening to French podcasts to like
remind you
get
of your
more in
French.
the pronunciation and stuff. But I have to slow it down just to make sure I understand everything fully. But yeah, Dad heard me. I did it while the week you guys were gone. I was like listening to it while I was cleaning and stuff. And I was just repeating because I really want to work on my French accent because I just want to sound more French.
But I thought you when you went to all your French professors and all that, say your French is good. Like it's really good.
Yeah, but I feel like it's
Could be better.
yeah, it's like noticeable. The pronunciation isn't
know-
as fluid.
Did you know what I found out? You can buy old castles in Europe.
Yeah,
How much?
It's a lot.
How much?
And
Yeah.
a lot. But no, you can legitimately buy castles with walls and shit
Mm-hmm.
like that. Not many. They don't have
What a
many
life
rooms.
goal.
But I was like,
They don't have
no,
many rooms.
That's
That's
no,
a
not
life goal.
many rooms.
Oh.
But that's what it looked the ones they were selling because like
What a
probably
life
older
goal.
one and bigger ones they already have. But I was like, let me own a castle. And
Eric in 20 years.
and
Just
name
sending
it.
us a
Be
picture
like,
outside
what's
one.
that? That's Castle Gramajo. Who's the lord of the house? Mr. Eric. Who's that? Is he famous? I was like, to me.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Eric just sent us a Snapchat selfie outside a castle one day.
I
was like,
did
I
it.
bought
My
it.
castle, I did it, everybody.
That's so
And
funny.
everybody messaged me, where is this? Well, you can look me up and visit me at Castle Gramajo.
No. What
and-
you
Come on,
do
man.
is you send them like very obscure directions. Like you got to take this like really small road this way. Turn like that one Instacart one we did, and they were just like, okay, turn here, turn there. You have to go down the path at the sign, turn left, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's a life
But I
goal
looked at it
right
as
there.
like, ooh, that would be so cool.
Just to own like a castle. You just visit it on the holidays or the summer.
You know, I
I
never.
no, you fix it up, and you like we host all our families.
Oh no, there's a
That's
guy
crazy.
that I read an article. He buys like big properties in like Europe and other parts of the world, and is when his employees want to go on vacation, they already have a
Oh,
place to
that's
go to.
cool.
I was like, that's amazing. I never thought it about that way.
Imagine.
But you know what I thought of? What was I gonna say? Damn, I lost my train of thought. No, I told my I lost a total brain fart. It was a quick question, so I blanked out. Something to do with living. Oh no, I was like, what would you do? This is what the question was. What would you do with all those? Say you own like one house in like Japan, one in France, one in like
The dream.
Italy. No, but I'm saying is like, when would you visit them?
Yeah.
To be honest, like you
No,
have
I
to
get what you
have.
mean, yeah.
You would literally have to have a job which you don't have to do anything or have to be able to travel.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of like a CEO of like, take Apple, right? He probably has to be there to monitor a lot of things. He probably doesn't do a lot because you have people under him monitoring, but he has to do like meetings.
But he's like on
and
call.
He
and,
has
like
to,
he has
yeah.
a set
Yeah.
schedule,
Yeah.
but also he
But
has
that's what
to
I'm saying.
be
Like, what do you
flexible.
do? Like, oh, I'm gonna go to my Italian house for a week, but I would be so pissed after leaving for the fucking week. Or maybe they could work remotely.
Yeah.
Not
I
even a
mean,
bullshit. And they don't have. Maybe we're overthinking this. Maybe they don't have as many meetings as what we think.
Yeah. I mean, I think because like yeah, I don't know, like CEOs of big companies and stuff like what their day to day must look like, but maybe it's just free and like when they're needed, they're available, but like logistically they shouldn't have to
'Cause
like
I always-
oversee a lot.
I always
'cause
thought when
that's
you
why
work
they
for a
have
big
employees.
corporation, you always get like a month off. There's like prime periods because even some companies they give like their bosses and stuff like for the holidays. It's on everybody gets like 2 weeks off. There's companies that do that. Like people have like a certain amount of days off because they're so high up. They're not really needed.
Yeah.
Like it's not because
No, yeah, because I think I want to say, I mean, I'm not sure. I want to say, like, the manager of like our office location. That's kind of her thing. Like obviously she goes to the office, but I feel like it's flexible to an extent that like when she needs to be on or like during certain times, like obviously since I work in like the accounting world,
I don't know if you
she I think it's like when like month end or like year end, like when she has to be, but I think she has more flexibility.
So can I ask you a question? Can you
Sure.
technically work anywhere, and then if you call them and you tell them, oh, I'm in call, do you have to tell them you're working from another state?
I mean, I feel like no. Like I feel like if you you might just want to give them the heads up like, "Oh, hey, I'm here."
need me,
so
anything.
it's at the I like this is my time zone, but I'm still going to work like say if like I went to the West Coast. Like I would wake up at 6
your job
to
seems-
be able to work at 9 on East Coast time. You know what I mean?
But I say that's because of COVID right
Or
now,
I
right?
don't know cuz I also have
Because I'm thinking,
coworkers on one of my projects that they work in I want to say Texas, and so they're on like Central Time, so their time is different from mine.
no,
so
but I'm saying that just
but I guess like they work their 8
because I'm just saying
to-
if you work remotely, because technically you're not a remote worker.
yeah, just because of COVID, right now.
But I'm just saying because literally if it was for COVID, you could have been like, hey guys, I'm gonna actually go to Cali and stay with my family, but I'm still working on your times. I'm just letting you know if you need me anything
Yeah,
for the
I think-
office, please just as if you can give me the biggest heads up possible.
Yeah,
Because I mean that's what a lot of people
yeah,
did.
I think honestly, people can probably do that. Like you know how Nicole and I were talking about before, like obviously this COVID cases like went up, but like going 2 weeks to like New York and just started doing online school, me working from home and just like renting an Airbnb and just chilling in New York. But it's the same time zone, you know.
You didn't need any special access to the internet or anything like that?
I mean, not really, because everything that I have set up for like my job is set up on my computer. I just
no,
need
I'm just
access
saying you didn't have,
to
like, the
Wi-Fi.
internet? Yeah, I was like, you didn't need like your internet to be a special access thing or anything?
No, it's just because we connect.
Oh, okay, I got you. So
On the
the
computer?
computer's secured. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
it's
'cause
yeah.
When I worked at the hotel, there were people who worked for the, I'm assuming the government, because we were whatever. No, we were next to a base, but I'm assuming it was the government, but because they said they could only work if the computer internet was secure. If it wasn't, they couldn't, and that's why they had to move out of the hotel. Because the internet access wasn't secure.
Oh, yeah, I
which
mean,
is I
yeah.
understood, I get it, but it was like our network wasn't built for that. I mean, it is. They could have
I
set
mean,
it up, but
I mean, I guess technically, but I guess like obviously because we're working from home, it's like a secure home
yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess like yeah, if you're in a public place, but maybe there would be problems just because of breach of security and stuff. But
So just to let you guys know, our mom actually wanted to go to. Last year January. Our mom was mentioning, oh, we should go to New York this year. New York, it was so dry. What you know the crazy
oh
part?
yeah, did you guys watch it?
A little bit, but because
Yeah.
they're not on New York time. But the crazy part is the people, our relatives were like, "There's so many people there. They're still in a box or something." But they're
Yeah, I think it was all first responders and stuff and nurses
Yeah.
that were able to go.
and actors.
Because
because you want to think about it.
Dad and Mom, while we were watching, they were like, "Oh shit, we could have gone and been in a box." And I was like, "I don't think that was open for everybody."
No, I don't know. Maybe it was somebody correct us, but either like you said, they're first responders or somebody, or they're actors. Because if you watch our aunt saw it on either it was Facebook or one of our cousins saw it on TikTok. There was a dump truck blocking the entrance into what's it called?
Times Square.
Times Square, and there was a whole group of people on like the side.
Oh no, I'm telling you, yeah, because they
But
I think a day before I watched on Univision, which is a Spanish news channel, or not news channel, but Spanish channel. And yeah, they were talking about how they were like blocking off Times Square and nobody was gonna be able to like go in.
The only reason I thought it possibly was actors because they were like, everybody's like, there's a lot of people. I was like, but that's the film crew. I was like,
oh yeah, like,
I was like,
the
they
people,
need.
because you
I was like, they have
saw
open
like
space
in the
now. They have to social
promos,
distance.
yeah, people were walking back and forth and making sure everything was okay. But yeah, did you see like what they're actually wearing? Like it was like yellow, purple, and like those like floaty things.
No,
it was just the style of it. It was
yellow,
very
purple.
weird.
No, I think you're talking about Planet Fitness was one of the sponsors.
Oh, is that why
Planet
it was
Fitness
like that?
is yellow, purple.
Oh yeah, because
I
I
think
was
that's
just
why.
like,
Don't get me wrong.
why did they do
No,
that?
I just laughed a little because I was like, so we've gone this low that Planet Fitness is the new sponsor for the New Year's Eve but who knows?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know,
which-
who's the
ooh,
regular sponsor or
what
whatever.
we might do next year?
Huh?
I was thinking maybe either we go to Cali or go to New York.
Yeah, New York. I mean, cause that's always like a dream to go to New Year's Eve. I mean, I don't know. I think it just depends. Cause if like things are still a little scary by the end of the year,
you know, I
we
think
could go to Cali.
I think stuff will be
but
fine.
also, we
I
want to
think
go
people
during
are-
the summer, so I don't know how it would work.
People exaggerate it. I'm thinking people are gonna drag it out as much as they
Yeah,
can.
it's
I think
because
that's gonna
people
happen.
don't, listen.
Because sometimes in Cali, we always wore a mask. We
Mhm.
try not to get close to people. We try to be safe as best we could.
Yeah.
But I mean, to each his own. Because they Jess said that the problem with California was that a lot of people aren't wearing their masks. They just feel they start throwing "you're breaking my rights." I was like, what fucking rights? The right
yeah,
to
I
stay
feel like-
alive.
No, honest to God, I feel like most of like those people that are like the anti-maskers, I guess, or whatever they're called, are like in the West Coast. Because like here, Nicole and I have seen some people without masks,
Oh my god!
but like we
I
haven't
was
seen like
so-
a scene or anything like
I
that.
was so scared that on our flight we were gonna have a Karen.
Oh yeah, and then it
A
was gonna like
huge
take
Karen
forever.
situation. I was like, Jesus Christ! I don't want a Karen situation.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it'd be so sad if we went for any type of holiday named Pink Crema.
yeah.
Yeah, cremas are husky, and it seems like we would have to put them in cargo, but I don't know how I feel about putting my dog in cargo.
Yeah,
Because apparently it's pressurized too, but it's just looking at those videos,
I feel like it
it's like
just looks so sad.
But I would feel bad not taking him though.
Mm-hmm.
But I looked every
Oh,
way.
yeah, he would be so happy.
But I looked up at every way of transportation, but there's no legitimate way to transport them without like you driving.
Mm. No, I get it. Cause that's the thing. For the listeners, we're debating on like how to do our next like family trip or whatever.
But we want to take
Because
the
we have
dogs.
3 dogs, 2 small ones, and then Grandma's like a medium dog. I don't think he's like a large.
He's a
dog.
medium, yeah.
He's a medium dog, and yeah, just with them, it's always hard to do like family vacations and trips and stuff.
We would have to book this way in advance to make sure no one else is carrying. Apparently, if I've read it right, there can only be 2 dogs
On the flight.
on the flight or 2
Oh, that's
pets on the
crazy.
flight.
Oh, so we would have to be like. Those 2
like
spots
when we
are
know,
us.
we would have to legitimately call them and be like, "Hey, we're taking 2 little small."
Dogs, yeah.
But you have to like. There's all this like he can't bark. Well, I
Yeah.
think he can bark. It's just if he too much, it's like.
Like it freaks out, yeah.
So they gotta be trained a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know, because I think a road trip would be great, and like we've been wanting to do a road trip for a while. But
That would be 2
also
weeks
like
off,
the
though.
vacation time for that. Yeah, like the road trip, because also we wouldn't want to rush it, and I know Mom would want to stop at
No,
certain, like
what
places.
honest to God, what I think is we rush it that first day. We go to Cali, and coming back we go slow.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice, because then we get to like relax
also,
and
I don't
decompress.
think Mom would survive driving.
Oh yeah, like if we
She wouldn't. I don't know, because I was looking at a car. It's about $1,500 for 2 weeks. But I don't know. I was thinking by March we would have everything ready to go and settled
like
with.
figured out. Maybe hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully we can
'Cause I
update
don't-
you,
like I said,
you on that.
Mom doesn't want to drive at all. I don't think she's in the vibe of.
Oh no, she would not drive. She
no,
barely.
no, not drive. I don't think.
Oh,
she
like
would.
drive there.
I think it's like she would if we brought
The
Max
dog.
and Shadow, and then Grandma couldn't go.
Mm.
He can go. Like I said, it's
It's
just all the training. They're like, it's like you really need to train them for cargo. Because the thing is, they're like, so the way it worked when I looked it up online was, so you have to show up. People suggest you show up an hour early, whatever time you show up. We tend to show up 2 hours early
In general, okay.
in general. Then you have to remember your dog stays in that crate.
Mm-hmm.
And then especially if they say if you do a layover, you got to remember everything gets removed from the plane, and
Oh, so
depending how long the layover
if you
is,
forget,
your dog your dog stays in his crate and they're outside.
Oh, poor baby. Oh no, that breaks my heart even more.
They stay outside. And so but the thing was like, what happens if you do a short layover, but then stuff happens, then you get layovered more, then it's like, and then you get back on the plane, and remember going there, it's about 5 hours.
Yeah.
That's where I feel bad. I mean, there are direct flights, but
But it's also a long time. and also like, oh, that's just so scary. I wouldn't want to put any of the dogs through it.
Well, they wouldn't. They just can go, as long as they can go under
No,
your
but
seat.
I'm saying, but like even Grandma, because he's a big softy, you know.
And I just feel bad for leaving with the people because I don't even know who I would leave it with them.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, you can't leave with Montreal. You can't leave them with other people. Yeah, there's like
Yeah,
nobody we
just
can
like,
leave
yeah.
with them.
I mean, we could put him in like a kennel, but also I don't know.
Apparently, they have the risk of getting sick.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently because if other people don't take care of their dogs well and stuff like that, they run the risk of getting sick.
No. See, no happy, no happy solutions.
But I'll be sad. Like I'll be seeing both of these fuckers, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, I
the
would
fuck's
feel
my
so
grandma?
bad. Yeah.
that's what I was thinking about. But then also, was like, do you really want to deal with them in the car?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing. I don't even know. Like, it'd be nice to bring them, and also like California is very like dog friendly, right?
Mm.
And so yeah, that's the only thing.
Who knows?
Has one of our dogs is passed out on the bed.
But I'm thinking we're gonna probably put him in
He's
cargo.
very pretty.
He just
Mm.
has to legitimately cargo train for like. Well, I don't know how you cargo train him, but we got to cargo train.
Yeah.
And it's just I
That
feel bad because he'll
makes
be
me
in the
feel bad.
cargo for literally like. Oof.
I can just imagine him whining and crying.
I don't think so. I mean, if we train him properly, I don't think so.
I mean, yeah, after we train him, probably not, but it still makes me, like, the process
Takes
make me
away
sad. And then I'm
his
just, the whole flight would
personality.
just picture him
Yeah.
in that. Oh.
So I
don't
was
know.
looking for something like different, maybe like.
Because also, like, even if we did road trip, like, we would need a big car.
A minivan would be fine.
Um,
Minivan would be fine. They're two little dogs.
no, I'm just talking about if we bring Grandma on the road trip.
The minivan would be fine.
Yeah.
You haven't been in a minivan lately, have you?
Mm.
Just shows. A minivan would be fine. It wouldn't do much.
Ugh, and these two have such small bladders.
Hmm?
We would have to stop the small dogs.
That's true. I don't know.
Mm.
We still have the rest of the year to plan out. We're just talking about it for the first week of the year.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So,
Still got
guys,
a
we're
lot
in our
done.
part of our segment called Cheeseme, where we do a little bit of gossip. And Nancy apparently has a lot of stuff for us.
I mean, not a lot, but I mean, I basically told y'all everything already, but I
But you
haven't
gotta
told
tell
the
them.
podcast. So I don't know, what should I start with?
Whatever.
I'm trying to like go through my thoughts. I feel like after I tell you, I just forget everything and I don't consider
told
it
you to write them
cheeseman
down.
anymore. I ain't gonna write it down.
Just write down like a little
There you
sticky
go.
note, then tear it up.
Cheeseman. I don't know. You
Maybe
bring
not
up one that I
cheeseman,
told you.
You know what? I keep saying Cheeseme, but it's like I saw it on TikTok. It was perfectly. If you want us to say anything, like it doesn't have to be gossip, but if you want us to
Or just talk about anything.
like just tell us a story,
Oh, you know something?
and
I
we'll
think
just
about?
like you can change the names or just or
Yeah, we just
Right,
liked.
that we should.
Yeah.
you know we'll tell people on
We
this
should create
podcast.
a Google form and then link it for anonymous thing. That's a thing where people can like say stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what.
anonymously.
Well,
for
that's
a
why they
Google
have our
form.
directory. They like and they can
They can just still
yeah
like
they can still DM
DM
us to our email.
Yeah, but people like doing Google forms.
Oh yeah, I mean, also like
You're asking a lot. Have a
Yeah.
It's not a lot. It's easy to set
I
up.
don't know, but
it's because I'm gonna be the one doing it, so it's asking a lot.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So hurry, say your first one.
So I guess first one. Sorry, I'm a little tired. We're recording a little late today. Is that I don't know. Which
Home
ones did I
Depot?
tell you
Just
about?
say it. Doesn't
I
matter.
don't know. I don't know. Like I can't think of it.
Just say something. It doesn't matter.
Sorry, we always do this each episode. You'll probably just skip over this part right now. I'm kidding. But I guess some cheeseman is that we Oh, I have cheeseman that I haven't told you. Oh, so we are currently doing some renovations in our front yard or whatever. And so what we're doing is we're fixing our driveway and we're fixing part of our front yard where like the sidewalk area is. And so like to do this you need like machines and to like because you have to basically excavate in like the dirt and everything. I ain't gonna give you landscaping logistics, but anyways, you can call my dad for that. Anyways, so yeah, they're working on that, and so we have one of our neighbors that actually is our neighbor that lives in front of our house we've been working on this, I guess, since like
It's been a week.
like a week, yeah. And so our neighbors that live in front of us have been giving us the biggest like passive aggressive
Have they?
attitude. Yeah. So usually they like, say, hey,
no.
what's up? What's
I
going
think it's because of
on?
the driveway.
And they literally
They hate when people block their driveway. Have you been blocking any type of driveway on them?
No, actually, no. We haven't even been like messing around because we've basically so like our driveway that we're doing isn't done yet, but we still have like been parking cars in there and stuff. And then we've been parking stuff next to Chloe's.
Oh yeah,
Chloe's
apparently
house.
his dad wanted the tree cut down.
Oh yeah, that's another achievement too. That's actually funny too. But yeah, so our neighbors in front have like, they're really chill. Like obviously we used to be very kind of close with them, but now not as much. People grow apart, y'all. Anyways, so yeah, they haven't really been like saying anything, and they'll just be looking. Like they'll like say someone. They like go into like their little window and like are gapping out with like their heads like trying to peek, but like not show that they're like interested in what's going on. And so they've been like passive aggressively like dad's like, oh hey, what's up in the morning, because he starts work fixing it in the morning, and they're just like ignoring him or like just looking at like what they're doing and trying to act all nonchalant.
Wait,
And
Our
You
neighbors in
deadass have
front,
not-
dumbass.
oh.
wow, okay. And so yeah, so like they've been giving us like low-key the most attitude because of it, and everybody else is like, oh hey, cool, whatever, just like looking at what we're doing. But yeah, they've been
But
like,
they're like that. They get like that when,
oh yeah, no,
when
but
people
that was
around them
like
buy stuff
that was
that they can't
something.
afford.
Yeah, that
But
was
it's not like
something I wanted.
I don't want to make it seem like we can afford it. My parents saved up money to do this, and it took them
Yeah.
a while to save up. Like they saved a lot, and then that's how they were able to
And like
purchase it.
this is
But
something they've been talking about for like
Yeah.
years.
And then my dad doesn't, to save money, he didn't pay anybody realistically to do it. He's doing like 90% of the work himself
Yeah.
to save more. But it's just like, there's people in our neighborhood who act some type of way,
Mhm.
but it's like, our parents work.
Yeah.
Like, if you want the same things, fucking work. Now, I
Yeah.
guess, I understand it's COVID, but I'm like, they saved it for a while. They just didn't come up with the money boom. No, they
Yeah,
were
and
saving for
luckily,
this.
luckily it's worked out. And so yeah, that's something I like. It was because throughout the week we would just be like, okay, they'd just be like, we'd see like what they were doing, like reacting wise.
But that's how they always
And
do
then
it.
also like so part of like the renovations we did, we cut down one of our trees that's in like the main one, I guess, in front of the house, near our mailbox. And so then our next door neighbor, he was like, oh shit, you're cutting down your tree? I've been thinking about cutting down my tree too, can you give it a look? And he was like, can you cut it? And
Like for free?
yeah, he was like dead ass, like, can you do it? And like, I guess he just thought it was regalado. Like, he was like, oh yeah, just cut that for me. And dad was like, dude, I'm like, obviously I'm not, I'm cutting down my tree, so I ain't paying for it, but you want to cut, you pay.
Did he say that?
Yeah,
What
he
did
was
he say?
like, hey, I can just cut some branches, but if you want the whole thing, you know how much work, you literally have been seeing how much work we're doing. We need to get paid. And so, yeah, so he just cut a few branches, like,
yeah,
to be nice.
I saw Dad cut some stuff.
But yeah, he
they tried
literally
to
was
just sneak
like,
it in.
yeah, and it was just so funny. But yeah, that's basically it. We've been working on that, and yeah.
Ain't nothing too bad. I don't. Yeah, but it ain't too bad. That's funny. A lot of this stuff is just funny, guys.
Yeah, just like little things like to tell.
Hey, look, I'm gonna put this in
interesting.
so y'all know we're holding Nancy accountable to this shit. For this 2020 year, we are going to try to walk almost every
2021.
2021 year. We're gonna try to walk every day.
Yeah.
Like as long as it's not raining or snowing or something bad we can do. We're gonna try to walk
We're
every
trying
day.
to help.
Healthy ourselves by a little
Are
bit.
you guys
Yeah.
gonna walk today? You
We already
We
did.
already walked
Oh.
Your
while
ass
you
was
were taking a
asleep.
nap.
I think you were
yeah.
asleep. Yeah, you were
Yeah, she was
asleep.
asleep.
It took us it's usually like
So,
30
yeah.
minutes and some change and around there. But
Ask us if we're gonna keep
We're gonna-
DM us
Yes.
in the middle of the year
Yes,
to
Nancy.
see if we
no,
kept
you
up
gotta
with
be
it.
like, Nancy, are you up with it? Because I'm usually good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I said good usually, and this ain't perfect. I said usually.
I know. I feel like we're at the same level.
Well, thanks, guys. This is another episode of Get On My Whole Podcast. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, the other podcasts, you'll hear a lot of people. Some people didn't want to say their names or anything like that, but
Ooh, some people were anonymous.
no, they're not. Like they won't know them, but you'll realize who they are.
And
you
also
can tweet at the Twitter for Cheesemate, like if you're having an affair with your boss, like you can do that. I haven't said that in a while.
Or anything, but also.
Wait, I want my input. Also, I'll be listening to it with you guys because I wasn't there for the podcast. So
the second one sounds
let us know
really
what you
blurry.
think.
Just a heads up, sounds a little audio. But let's let you know, you can find us at almost any podcast directory that you can think of. You can also find us our YouTube channel at the Gramajo Podcast. Also, we have individual Facebook for the Gay Guy and the Guac, and also Gramajo Fam. So if you can't listen to us via podcast, we do have other forms of ways to hear us, and we shortly will do videos so you can actually see how the fuck we look like.
You know something interesting? Wait, we're gonna do video format.
Oh my
Yeah, but I'm
God.
trying to find like on
Nancy doing
Facebook or something,
Nancy
like a
doing her
real
makeup
cheap
right
used
before
couch.
we do the podcast.
No, I mean like I'm gonna look lazy as fuck laying on the bed.
Tyree. Oh, so we're okay. I thought I was gonna end this. No, Tyree keeps bothering me about it.
Oh, he wants to do a video
He's
format.
like, I want to do a video.
like,
Because he
He's like, I
wants
want
to do
people to
like,
see
oh my
how
god,
good
you
I
guys
look.
should do an intro.
I was
That
like,
would be
Tyree,
so
we don't
funny.
even have our shit together. It literally
To
is.
do the
like, you
recording.
know what happened this
Yeah.
Sunday? Our talking was like we were drunk. Like we just woke up. We were just so soft. Tyree looked a little. None of them want to go back to work.
Oh, yeah.
Tyree or Jonathan, they like
Retweet.
2 weeks off.
I got a couple of days off and I was like, whoa, can this be the rest of my life?
I know.
I know, but what was I gonna say? Oh, you know what we should do? Especially if we're gonna do a video format, maybe we should react to like the Gay Guy and the Guac. Like,
Yeah, we can.
yeah,
Whatever.
that'd be cool.
All right, guys.
And then you guys can react to one of ours.
Okay, guys, have a great day. Have a good New Year. Stay blessed.
Yeah,
And whatever you
2021
And,
blessings.
you know, stay good vibes. Don't let the
love
bad
you.
vibes
Tell
get
us
to
what
you.
your resolutions are if you have any. I don't really
Ooh,
have
That'd be great.
any, but
If
I
you
have.
any goals.
My goal is to
A
travel
mindset.
more than any time I've traveled this entire life.
I hope so.
Hey, bye.
I love you.